Cincinnati is going to soon find out if it will help host the 2026 World Cup. FIFA's expected to announce 10 or 11 U.S. host cities next month.
That's right. And if the Queen City is selected, soccer games would be played, of course, over at Paul Brown Stadium. Investigative reporter Paula Christian explains why World Cup soccer could also be a win for the Cincinnati Bengals.
About 150 million people watch the Super Bowl. Over 1 billion people watch the World Cup. And they're going to be watching Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati will be considered one of the top cities in the country.
FC Cincinnati co-CEO Jeff Birding says Cincinnati is the soccer capital of the country. And it has a lot going for it in its World Cup bid. Lots of soccer spirit, great outdoor areas for fan fests, and plenty of soccer training facilities. But Paul Brown Stadium, where the World Cup games would be played, may be one of the few negatives. Cincinnati is competing against other regional cities like Nashville, Kansas City, and Denver, and big cities like LA.
Several national rankings of potential host cities gave Paul Brown Stadium low marks, saying other stadiums are newer, can hold more fans, and have domes to protect against heat and storms.
This survey, done last February by a national real estate data firm, ranked Cincinnati 7th overall out of the 17 cities that were then competing to host World Cup games. But it gave Paul Brown Stadium a near dead last rating. Hamilton County Commissioner Denise Driehaus says Paul Brown Stadium was built to host both football and soccer.
We have the capability pretty easily to remove the corners, to widen the field, and then also remove those seats so that they're not in the way.
FIFA would also require adding a grass field to Paul Brown Stadium instead of turf. The county is already planning updates to the 22-year-old stadium for the Bengals, like improving Wi-Fi. That's because the Bengals' lease with the county is up in 2026, and talks over expensive stadium upgrades have already started. But county officials may be more likely to pay for them if it also benefits the World Cup bid.
What can we offer by way of that bid to make it enticing for the World Cup to come here? And these are things that are already on the table. Yeah, so let's do that.
Paul Brown Stadium is facing an estimated $700 million in updates, which one stadium expert predicts will get done with or without the World Cup.
I could even imagine there are some people who might appreciate being turned down for the World Cup.
Rick Eckstein is a professor at Villanova University who says stadiums are a bad economic investment for taxpayers. But even he admits that sports fans may have the upper hand.
Because that would be an added motivator to say, hey, look what happened. And we got this third-rate stadium. We can't even get the World Cup.
Paula Christian, WCPO 9, I-Team.